Welcome back to Brad Pitt Career Mode on F1 25. Today we're back for episode number 16 at Monza. So in the research tab right now, we can't really afford anything. The only upgrade we can afford is this one, so we have no choice but to do that. We also don't have any slots available for development of any upgrades. So not much to do here either. Upgrade time. What do we got? A single aero upgrade and a single durability upgrade for Brad Pitt here. We're currently still middle of the pack, just below McLaren. So that's pretty good. Okay, boring stuff over with. Now into the race weekend we go. Yeah! So coming off of 3 podiums in a row, we won in Spa 2 races ago. Had a second place finish in Hungary and a second place finish in Zandvoort as well. So we're definitely on a bit of a hot streak. Hopefully we can keep it up. I mean, Monza should be pretty promising, but you know, we'll see. I am a little worried about the tire wear. The last couple races have been really tough in terms of tire wear. And we're 5 laps into this practice program, and we've already got almost 40% on the front left, which is definitely worrying. I don't... that's probably going to be a bit of a headache in this race. You know, is the runoff possible in this year's game? The Monza Turn 1 runoff? Can we make it? No. Okay, no. We're okay. Yeah, no, we're hitting. It is still not possible. Good to know. All right, got a bunch more resource points, and on to qualifying we go. Well, the car setup is feeling pretty good. It's felt good through all the practice sessions, so hopefully we get a good result here. Gonna need some Monza magic. First lap of Q1 across the line with a 1:18.8. Not very good. Only 3/10 improvement up to the line, so a 1:18.5 is our final time in Q1. Which will get us through. We got a little bit of traffic in the way in qualifying. Ocon's gonna let us by. Thank you very much, sir. But we're gonna have to dial it up for this session. Oh, he's doing that thing they always do now. They let you by before the lap starts, and then they just...
Hey, man. It's free, Bob.
...tailgate you the whole lap. What's the point of letting me pass, then? Okay, first lap of Q2 done. We set a 1:19.5. Oh my. Final lap of Q2, 0.8 of improvement up to the line, so we should be safely through to Q3. I assume... Oh boy, that was close. 10th place. Yikes. We really need to kick it into gear here. 10th place in Q2 is a bit of a wake-up call. We gotta find some more pace around this track. Okay, first lap in Q3 coming to an end. We had Alonso up our ass the entire lap. We're gonna set a 1:19.2 on the old set of tires. That is not a fast lap. Yeah, we're 2 seconds off the pace right now. We really need to find some time here. Okay, final lap of Q3 here. Got the new tires on the car. We are gonna need a lap of pure focus. I need to completely lock in on this. We're way too far down the order right now. Need a very major improvement here. Okay, 1.3 seconds is going to be the improvement, so we're going to set a 1:18 flat for our final time in Q3, and it's going to put us in 4th place. That's higher than I expected. Well, I guess the tire wear is higher than I thought. What are these strategies, dude? I'm going to have to get in here and make some changes. Alright, so I basically just flipped the strategy around, but I think this is the way to go. Starting on the hards, then the mediums, then the softs, because we've got some rain coming towards the end of the race. So if we do switch on to inters for the last couple laps, we'll get a free stop over the AI. We can run long on the mediums, and we should get a bit of an advantage there. But Anyway, parked up on the grid, 4th place in Monza. 5 red lights are coming on, and we are racing in Monza. Decent start off the line, a little bit of wheel spin. Side by side with Lando Norris down into turn 1. We've got Russell and Verstappen side by side as well into the first corner here, up the inside. Passing Lando Norris into 3rd place right behind. Verstappen in the Red Bull now, battery enabled. We can definitely go for a move into the next corner on Verstappen, or we might just pass him before we even get to the braking zone. Up into 2nd place, and not close enough to go for a move on Russell into that corner, but making up 2 places on lap 1. That is exactly the start we needed. We got Russell ahead on the hard compound tires as well. Verstappen, Leclerc, and Norris behind are all on a softer compounded tire, so we should really try to pull away and stick with Russell here. Okay, on to lap 2. DRS enabled this lap. We got a decent gap to Verstappen behind, but we've used all of our battery to keep up with Russell here. He seems very, very fast. We might see a move from Leclerc here. He's 2/10 behind us on the straight into the Ascari chicane. He's going to go for it up the inside. We can outbrake the Ferrari, close the door on Leclerc, and we can keep him at bay for the time being, but he's going to have a good run on us down this straight into the final corner of the lap. He's going to switch to the outside line. We'll have the inside. We've got a yellow flag behind us, and we're not close enough to do anything about that move into the corner, but on the straight we will have DRS. We've got battery as well, so we should be able to slipstream Leclerc and get close enough for a move into turn 1. We'll see. DRS enabled. We're going to dummy to the inside and switch to the outside line, and into turn 1 we go around the outside of the Ferrari, and that's 2nd place back in our hands. We got Lewis Hamilton out of the session as well, and Mark decided he needed to tell me that mid-corner, so he's going in timeout. We're gonna see another move from Leclerc here into the final corner on lap 4. He's gonna take the outside line yet again. This time we're gonna be a lot closer. Under braking side by side with the Ferrari around the corner here. I'm gonna lift a little bit. We want to be behind before we get to the DRS detection point. We do have DRS on the straight now, so immediately able to get Leclerc back on the straight and back up into 2nd place. We got the Red Bulls following very closely into turn 1 here, and Leclerc just lost 3 places in the course of a single straight. That was insane back there. He got swallowed up. Well, all the battling with the cars behind has definitely not helped our race. Russell is now 5 seconds up the road, and he is also on the hard compound tires, so we really need to switch on the pace if we want to start catching Russell. We got Verstappen pretty close behind as we enter the straight in just a moment here. Only 5/10 is the gap to Verstappen. He might pull into the pit lane here, though. We're on lap 6. Yeah, there he goes. Verstappen in the pits. So we're safe from an attack from the Red Bull for now. We got Tsunoda and Leclerc both on the mediums behind. But crucially, those guys are over a second away from us, so not within DRS. So if we can keep them out of that gap, we're free to push for Russell here. Managing the battery around a track like Monza is not the easiest thing. We're gonna need to take a couple laps to recharge here. On to lap 11. I believe Russell's heading into the pit lane. There he goes. Kind of early to be pitting off the hards, but into the lead of the race we go. So we need a fast couple of laps here on the hards to make sure that Russell does not undercut us. If we can make up at least a couple seconds in that gap to the Mercedes, that would be absolutely ideal. Okay, so Russell is now 19 seconds behind on the mediums. So what I'm thinking is if we can extend the stint on the hards just by a few laps, maybe pitting on lap 18 or so, we might be able to stretch this out to do a one-stop. I don't know if it's going to be possible. The tire wear is going to be high. VSC out of nowhere. Okay, that is going to shake things up a lot here. I'm thinking
means you're going too fast.
I'm thinking we come in this lap. I mean, it's not a full safety car, but we will save some time in the pit lane. So then I guess we just extend the mediums and go onto the softs at the end like the strategy intended, unless we're on inters when the rain hits. So I guess we'll see about that. But yeah, I mean, I guess this is the right thing to do. Okay, into the pit lane we go. We'll see. All right, well, hopefully this is the right call. I mean, it seems like the right thing to do. But anyway, here's the Brad Pitt crew. Let's see what they can do. Looking like a pretty good stop from the team there. And we'll see where we come out in relation to George Russell's Mercedes. We're exiting the pit lane now. Russell flying by into turn 1. And we do make up a little bit of time to Russell, only 2 seconds back from the Mercedes now. So making up about 3 seconds under the VSC, which is now ending. We're still red in the Delta, so we have to slow down right before we go green. Verstappen very close behind. We're gonna have to dump the battery on the straight into the next corner to make sure we don't get overtaken by the Red Bull there. We lost a second on that restart to George Russell. Really bad timing on the VSC ending right there. There's a Ferrari in the gravel behind us. That might be a full safety car. I saw it for just a quick second in the rear view. But anyway, Verstappen only 7/10 behind. Yuki Tsunoda 2/10 behind him on the straight, and it is a full safety car on lap 12. Well, the odds just turned in our favor. This race is now very winnable. We got lucky and we could pit under VSC, and now we're gonna have a full safety car restart where we can make a run on the Mercedes in front into turn 1. Okay, that's that's crazy, dude. As soon as I saw that Ferrari slide into the gravel, even for a split second, I was pretty sure we're getting a safety car. So disaster of a weekend for Ferrari, by the way. Hamilton retired early in this race, and Leclerc bottled it. All right, I guess we're doing another lap. Who is that? Is that our teammate? Oh my God, it's our teammate. What? How are you so far behind?
Okay, expect to see some rain about 10 to 15 minutes from now.
Okay, rain coming in around 15 minutes. We're on lap 14 of 27, so more than halfway here. So we might not see a switch onto the inters after all. I guess we're doing another lap under safety car here. It's not coming in at the end of the straight, so gonna keep the tires warm. But man, this is gonna be interesting by the end of the race. I don't think we'll see inters. So I don't know if we're going to be switching onto the softs or just holding out on the mediums.
Safety car in this lap.
There we go, finally. So safety car in on lap 15. And all eyes are on Russell at the moment. We've kept the tires warm. We got 100% on the ERS. So with a good, some good traction out of the final corner and a good exit onto the straight, we can definitely go for a move on Russell. We just got to be careful to not overtake him before we're green flag running and across the timing line, as Mark always warns us about. But anyway, Russell controlling the pace, just sitting behind him, waiting for the Mercedes to hit the gas, and here we go. Green flag running in just a second, switching to the outside, battery enabled, perfect timing across the line and up into first place, passing Russell on the straight, down into turn 1. Russell's still close to us. We can defend from the Mercedes into turn 1, giving him plenty of space around turn 1 and safely through the first couple corners in first place, passing Russell. Absolutely perfect timing on the safety car restart right there. That restart could not have gone smoother if we planned it out. We passed Russell pretty much as soon as possible. Now we have plenty of battery for the next couple laps. We need to put the hammer down and try to break out of 1 second from Russell behind. If we can break out of DRS from the Mercedes behind, there's a good chance we can run away with this race, but Russell has been very fast all race so far. We might see a move from George here, 3/10 behind with DRS on the straight into the Ascari chicane. He's going to fly up the inside. Not much we can do to defend against that one, but we will have DRS on the main straight, which should bring us close enough to go for a move into turn 1. Gonna need a good exit through the Parabolica here for a good run into turn 1, battery enabled, and onto the straight we go. Russell's pulling into the pit lane on lap 18. For some reason, why would you pit? That makes no sense. I'm like speechless. I don't know why Russell would go in to change tires. He only pitted a lap before us, and our teammates in the pit lane too. What are they doing? Why are they all pitting after the safety car? Well, I don't know what the AI are doing, but obviously they're not very smart. Antonelli into the pit lane as well. Why are they all pitting after? We just had 2 different opportunities. This is the weirdest thing ever. Look at how many people are in the pit lane. Behrman, Antonelli, Bortoletto, all Gasly as well. Everyone is in the pit lane. This makes no sense at all. I don't even know what to say about this. These are the weirdest strategy calls ever. I mean, obviously the right move is to stay on the mediums. We have rain coming later this race. I mean, what are you thinking? All right, Mark, let me know when this rain is coming, buddy. Come on.
Okay, dry seem like the best tire
Nope,
for now.
not the tire compound, the rain. You're not going to tell me about the rain?
Dries definitely seem like the fastest tire at the moment.
Okay. I think that means, it's currently raining on track somewhere. I don't see it yet, but that's going to be interesting. Oh, okay, I'm seeing drops everywhere. The rain is here on lap 20, so we've got 7 laps remaining in this race. Obviously, it's going to take a couple laps for the track to get wet enough to constitute the inters. We'll see how long.
Okay, the forecast suggests this rain's going to keep getting
stronger rain
for
for
at least the
15
next
more
15
minutes as well. So
okay, dries seem like the best tire for
last
now.
to the end of the race here. We're gonna need to nail the switchover point.
A few inches later.
I don't think we're even gonna see a switch onto the inters at this point, unless we get called in this or next lap. We're gonna have to stick it out on the mediums. We are
The rain's gonna
definitely,
keep getting
oh my
heavier
god, losing a
for the
lot of
next
grip
15
around this
minutes
track
at
though. It's
least.
definitely starting to get pretty wet out here, but they're still not calling me in for the inters, which is interesting.
Well,
We got
don't
20
be too
seconds to
aggressive.
Ocon behind. A lot of tire wear, 57% on both the left wheels of the car. So that is going to be something we're going to have to battle. Oh my god, just no grip into a lot of these corners. The slicks are a little bit sketchy in this at the moment. So obviously sticking on these mediums until the end of the race. But I am definitely very concerned with that tire wear, especially as the track gets wetter. We're going to get a lot of wheel spin on corner exit, which is going to cook the rear tires. No one else behind us that I can see, oh my god, has switched onto the inters. So everyone is in the same boat on the slicks. It's just, I'm the only one with tires that are completely shot. George Russell 16 seconds behind us now, so he's gaining on us every lap. We are definitely bleeding a lot of time, having to brake really early into a lot of these corners. And, oh my, I can't really put the power down on exit, so that's how we're losing a lot of time. Russell just gained half a second through that one corner. This is a little sketchy here. Oh god, 70% on the rear left. We're cooking the rear tires on exit with how much wheel spin we're getting. That is definitely not good. I'm trying my best to not lock the fronts into the braking zones and trying to keep the wheel spin at a minimum on exit, really trying to take care of the tires here. We've got Russell 13 seconds behind now, so he's gained a couple seconds on this lap alone. 11 seconds to Russell now, so in the span of just a couple corners, he's got a couple more seconds on us. We are bleeding time every single corner. 73% on the rear left now. Here we go, on to the final lap of the race now. Russell under 10 seconds behind us now, so we really need to start to push. But we are entering puncture territory on this rear left. 74% on that back tire. And there's still just zero grip anywhere. Oh my god. These tires are pretty much at the end of their life at the moment. Okay, we gotta really lock in here. He's only 6 seconds behind us now. We're really cutting it close. This is gonna come down to the wire around the last couple of corners here. We're really risking a puncture at this point. 76% on the rear left. I'm trying my best to limit any wheel spin or oversteer or anything on corner exits, but obviously that is easier said than done when the track looks like this and your tires are completely off a cliff. Onto the back straight we go. 4.5 seconds is now the gap to the Mercedes behind. Gonna have to brake really early into the final corner here. Just want the car to keep it together for one more corner. Around the parabolica we go. Barely have enough grip to put the power down. 2 seconds to George Russell behind, but it's not gonna matter. We're gonna cross the line in first place, winning in Monza.
Congratulations.
That
Well
was
done.
absolutely insane, limping the car home. That was almost 80% tire wear. Oh my god. Wow, okay, we can breathe a sigh of relief here. That was insane. That race was crazy. A VSC, then a full safety car, then the rain hits at the end. Man, what what a race. That was nuts. So in the last 4 races, we've got 2 race wins and 2 second place finishes as well. That is absolutely bonkers. Brad Pitt is dominating right now. Man, that was crazy. What a race to win. That was the craziest race ever. Look at these pit stops, dude. I mean, we just went hards to mediums. Nice and simple. We had 3 stops for Tsunoda, 3 stops for Leclerc, 3 stops for Lando, 4 stops for Verstappen, 3 more stops for all these guys, 5 stops for our teammates. What in the hell were you thinking, dude? 2 mediums, 2 softs, hards, and inters. What? Well, this result brings us to 2nd place in the driver's standings at the moment, which is absolutely insane. We're still 110 points behind Verstappen. He's pretty much gone, run away with the championship, but that is nuts. Still 4th in the constructors, too. Wow. I know I said it last episode, but leave a comment below on who you want to sign for next season. We still have to wait like another week or so to send out a contract, so I think next episode, we're going to be choosing our driver for next year. All right, well, that was a crazy one. I'm glad we won it. We got a couple upgrades, and then next time out, we're going to Azerbaijan. So hopefully that's a good one, too.